premiere of Stranger Things 4. The wait is nearly over after 3 years. Your obsession, our obsession, is back. I'm your host, Josh Horowitz.
And I'm Terry Schwartz from Netflix Geeked, and we're here in New York City, where over the next 2 hours, we'll be talking with the stars and creators of Stranger Things.
That's right. From Millie Bobby Brown to Maya Hawke, David Harbour to Joe Keery, we're heading into the Upside Down to try to find out as much as we can about Stranger Things 4 from the people who made it.
But really, we wouldn't be here without you, the fans. So thank you to everyone who is here with us in person at Netflix Brooklyn for this world premiere, and for those of you at home who are tuning in by watching the Netflix live stream on TikTok.
Okay, but enough from us. We're not the ones you're here to see. We get it. Let's kick things off with our very first interview of the premiere. Terry, should we introduce him?
Let's get it started with Gaten Matarazzo!
Gaten!
Where was this hiding? I had no idea this was even happening until...
We've been... We're in the Upside Down now.
The gods are screaming down at us.
We're live on TikTok right now.
Oh,
and we're live right
Squeeze it
here.
over here.
No, yeah. You got a mark, you got a T.
the feedback.
The feedback. It's going to be okay.
No, this suit, sir.
Okay.
What's happening? This is exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
cool.
planned this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, it was, we called like a while ago. I don't know what I'm doing.
Gaten, can we talk a little bit about Dustin in this season?
Please.
Please, you're going to tell me, you're going to spill it all? You're going to tell me everything?
I mean, I might as well do it now, right? We waited this long. I might as well spoil the whole thing.
2 weeks before,
Right before
just
it comes
act
out,
it all out for me right now. What can we expect from Dustin this season?
Oh, man, a whole buttload of stuff, which is great. It's a massive season, but he's going into high school. That's always really, really cool. A very rough time for people. I think most can agree that's not always very fun. But
give it up for high school
give it
being
up for
rough.
high school, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. But yeah, I think it's hard enough going through high school, but also dealing with the trauma of the past couple of years that they've been dealing with, especially now that everything at the Starcourt Mall went down. Spoilers, by the way. I mean, for season 3, if you guys haven't seen 3, that really sucks.
One person in the audience is like, what?
So it's season 4 picks up about 6 months after the event, the Battle of the Starcourt Mall, and the Hawkins gang is a bit fractured.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about where.
And the season picks up with Mike going out there to visit his friend Will and Eleven, who lives out there with them. And so that there's that big separation there, which is really fun to watch, I think, because I think what we're always so great with in the show is working through our problems as a team. It's a big team effort, and that's where it's the power of friendship just powers through. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In true strange. Especially because of the technology at the time, it's not really an option to be in contact during everything going on, because of course stuff's gonna happen.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a rough ride.
You mentioned the teamwork. Oh, let's go. Yeah, actually, I was going to say this. Let's go right to our rapid fire.
Cool.
Because we have some crazy silly rapid fire questions. Okay, here we go. Would you rather eat Surfer Boy Pizza or Eggo's?
Eggo's, because any California pizza chain is gonna be, and we're in Brooklyn. We're in Brooklyn, so everybody here knows.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Where would you rather work? Scoops Ahoy or Family Video?
Family Video, just to stay healthy. Because if there
Too much
worked
ice
at an
cream.
ice cream place, it wouldn't go great.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Who has the better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
Oh, man. Steve just takes such time and effort. I think the point of Eddie is that it just doesn't care. So it grows out crazy, and there's wow factor there. And he's taking a lot more time in getting the length down to his butt. So
we're going to dig into it with Joe.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the jokes about this.
Let them debate.
All right, last one for you. What would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or new villain in season 4, Vecna?
The Mind Flayer.
Why?
I wonder.
What a tease. There we go. We are going to release Gaten Matarazzo. Give it up for Gaten, our first guest tonight.
Welcome back, Stranger Things!
Finally!
Finally!
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
See ya.
Oh my God.
Amazing. We're off to a good start.
We
Here
are
we
off
go,
to a good
guys.
start.
The hits keep on coming. Coming up next is everyone's favorite Hawkins mom, Cara Buono, who plays Karen Wheeler. Cara!
Karen!
There she is.
I feel like this is such a fun surprise
you.
back here because it's kind of tucked away, and then you just walk in and it's like 500 fans.
Yes, I want to say hi to everybody. Yes, awesome. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
That's all Karen needed. She's going to leave now. She just
I'm
wanted
done.
that.
Thank you very much. You
I
can
got
check
it.
out my Insta.
So let's talk about Karen this season. How is she feeling about all things Hawkins at this point in Stranger Things?
You know, Karen is the ultimate 80s mom, doesn't quite, come home for dinner, doesn't really quite know what's going on. Don't you wish your mom was still like that and not texting you every 2 minutes, where are you, where are you, where are you? Yeah, and I'm rocking a really good perm, which I love.
Yes. Well, that's a great transition. I'm wondering, how has her relationship with Nancy and Mike evolved over the years when we pick up in ST4?
Well, I think, as all you know, when having teenagers is for kids, and it's like a whole different thing. I have a 9-year-old who's going on 19, and I'm a little nervous and afraid of her sometimes. So, it's just knowing as a mom, like, when to let go and when to hold on, I think.
Right.
And they've dealt with some stuff
Yeah.
at this point.
Like what? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
just a couple things.
Yeah, like there's usually typical teenage stuff, and then there's
Right.
the mall blowing up, and
Right, there's that.
people,
High school,
30 people dying in town, and then there's acne.
Right, there's that too. At this point, are you ever surprised by what the writers have in store for your character? Were you surprised this season when you saw where Karen went this season?
We always just see what we get when we get the scripts, and the Duffers are amazing storytellers, and I think that's what's so appealing, right? Is that all the characters are so full of heart, and I think that just really appeals to everybody, that despite it being so terrifying and entertaining, that we always go back to the intimacy and the humanity of the relationships.
Now, we have all been waiting many years. You've been waiting many years for season 4 to come out. What has made Stranger Things such a special experience for you to work on?
Oh gosh, we started shooting in 2015. I truly, I've been acting for a long time. I feel very blessed. But I just love every single person associated with this show. I mean, actors will sometimes say that, and I think sometimes they're lying. But we are all telling the truth. I love every single actor on the show, the crew, everyone. It is such a special experience. And it's like, I'm so nostalgic for season 1 when we were just in our little sound stage and just kind of doing our thing. And I would just, love to work with these people forever.
It's a special cast, and what a journey you guys have been on from the first season to what it's become, and now, after what we've all been through the last few years, to be here in person must feel amazing,
How
right?
lucky are we to all be here right now? Yeah, it's
Give it up,
awesome.
guys. Cara Buono, thank you so much for stopping by
Thank you
today.
so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Karen.
you.
Enjoy the
Thank
premiere.
you.
See you.
Good to see you.
Good
Bye.
to see you. Thank you. Amazing. Okay, you know what? This is there's no breaks, guys.
Yeah.
There's no bathroom breaks today. We're going right to our next guest.
We're
Shall
live.
we?
We're live.
You wanna take
yeah,
this one?
I'll take this one. The person we have coming up next is the person we will have to thank for making What's Up, Bro Chachos be the thing, I think, that everyone's going to be saying very soon.
I think so. Should we bring him out?
Yeah.
Is he ready? Are you there?
Is he ready? Can we get
Dramatic
confirmation?
entrance?
Yeah, all right. Let's bring out Eduardo Franco.
There we go. Eduardo.
Oh, my God.
Look at.
Welcome. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
This is your first Stranger Things premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
for sure.
everyone has seen you in the trailers, of course, because we got the super fans here. But what can you tell us about your character Argyle this season?
Without spoiling, let's see.
He's got fabulous hair.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Appreciate that. No, let's see. Besides the fact that you guys know that he delivers pizza and he's buddy with Jonathan, he serves more of a purpose. He's also like Jonathan's personal, unofficial not certified therapist. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a shrink, you know? Like he's there to listen to whatever Jonathan's got going on in his mind. So that's all I can
It's
say.
good to have that guy. Yeah, we all need Eduardo.
They need it. There's some trauma.
Yeah, I mean,
Or Argyle. Which
I think
one is,
Argyle.
which
I don't
one's a
know if
better
you need
therapist?
Eduardo. I
Are you a
think you
good
need Argyle.
therapist?
What was that?
Are you a good therapist in real life?
I am not qualified. I'm not ever went to college. I'm not. I'm not set up for that, man. You would probably not want my advice. Yeah, that's why I'm like, Argyle's advice sort of stems from like, you know, some psychedelics too. So maybe it's like,
I see.
you know,
Informing
in the spirit world could possibly be the ones that are helping him, you know,
Right.
with his advice giving. I don't think you want my advice.
I hear you. Let me ask you this. When you get the role, when you learned you got into this show, which obviously is the biggest thing around, who did you tell first? How did you celebrate? What do you remember about the moment you got the role in Stranger Things?
I was, let's see, what was it? When did I know that I got it? I don't remember now.
Am I telling you now for the first time? Am I breaking it to you now?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I got it?
You got it.
No.
Just wait until you watch the premiere tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I wish it was a cooler story. I could probably be like, I was driving and then I got the call or something.
No, you
like
got to
lame.
beef that up. You got to change that story, man.
Let's just make it up, right? Okay, I was, let's see, I don't know, I was saving the world. I was,
Right.
Thank
Buckle
you.
up. We got some rapid fire questions for you.
oh, Jesus.
I know.
Welcome to
It's a
Stranger
this or
Things.
that scenario. It's fine. We got one or the other. And first one relevant to your character. Would you rather eat Surfer Boy pizza or Eggos?
I think the pizza, I'm sorry, if anybody is, you know, against it, especially
We're in New York.
pineapple.
Very controversial.
Well, that's the
do
thing, though. It's
pineapple,
like the
pineapple.
Surfer Boy pizza, like the one that, you know, is with the pineapple.
Yeah.
So, like, I never knew that was controversial until, like, a couple years ago. And I was just talking about this recently. I was like, why is that so controversial? What people put sardines on pizza?
Right.
Yeah.
So the world prefers to eat, like, a canned, processed, sodium-filled fish, you know, as opposed to
Yeah.
pineapple, which is like
We
a
really cracked into something here.
We've run out of
Like, I
time
don't
for the
know,
live
it's
stream, guys. Billy Bobby Brown will have to come another night. I'm sorry. Eduardo just used it all up.
Apologies to Matt Damon.
Okay, rapid fire. Where would you rather work? Scoops Ahoy or Family Video? Quick, first thing.
Video store, baby.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
the best place to be at back in the day when I was. I mean, I wasn't in the 80s, but I lived at, like,
Yeah.
not the end of it, because I did see it when it was really good still. But it was the best place
The
to.
rapid fire part of this better. We need to
We're
just.
really
we're doing
gonna.
the bad.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Battle of the Joes. Who has better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
I'm sorry, Steve.
Wow. Who would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or Vecna?
Neither.
Yeah.
I think
the only
neither,
Doesn't really work.
because they were asking me earlier. They were like, you know, who's if you were in danger, which cast member would you want to have there to help you, right? So it's
Yeah.
like everybody assumed like, oh well, I want David. I think Charlie was like, I want David because like he's so big and like you want a big guy to help
Yeah.
you fight, right? And it's like, I was like, nah, I want Noah.
Right.
You feel
You
me?
don't wanna
Because
fight.
like. Exactly. So like
Right.
Noah would be like, "What are we even doing here? Let's get on a plane."
I can't believe that
Noah
you just
would be like,
spoiled-
Noah would be like, "Let's get on a plane and let's get out of here."
No action, everything's fine, and Stranger Things 4. You heard it here first. Eduardo Franco, everybody.
Yeah.
So,
Have
yeah.
a good one.
Thank you,
so
Bay
much.
Scott. I love you. Thank you.
All right.
Amazing,
Thank you.
amazing.
Thanks, Eduardo. We're going to go right to our next cast
Yes.
member. I know this lady has some fans here tonight.
I think some people dressed up as her, maybe. She stole our hearts in Scoops Ahoy when we first met her in Stranger Things 3, and she called Steve a dingus.
How dare she?
I am so excited to welcome to the Stranger Things 4 premiere stage Maya Hawke, who plays Robin Buckley. Hello, welcome.
Hi, thanks.
Oh, you have your own microphone. Amazing. amazing. I love this dress. It's like some Demabat. Like,
It was my concept idea. I was like, it's El Diablo. There's a little demo
I
bag.
love that.
Little demi dogs down there too.
Amazing.
She got the memo.
Yeah,
She did it.
you had some time to prepare your outfit.
Couple years.
Yeah,
couple years. Been working on it.
We are so excited to catch up with Robin in season 4. What can you tease about her story this season?
I can tease a friendship with Nancy, which is very exciting. Tease a lot of problem solving, some clumsy running, and I don't know, different kinds of journeys than she's ever been on before, and new friends.
Also safe to say, and I've gotten a chance to see some of these episodes, the scale has always been big. But the
Yes.
scale this season, did it feel bigger?
Yeah, those are sort of our go-to lines. Like, I think I have them written on my hand. Bigger, darker,
All the
huger,
ers.
more brutal, more seems to be the thing that's my speech.
Everything,
I've been
more
told
of
to say.
everything.
More of everything, but it's true.
The Duffers are here and they're like, all we can say is more. You get more in season 4.
That's all we're allowed to say is more. More for 4.
Yeah, more
the
for 4.
catchphrase. She did it.
That's the tagline.
Nailed it.
We last saw Robin and Steve at Family Video. Where do we pick up with that dynamic duo?
Back at Family Video. Yeah, like some. We're really wingmanning.
Yeah.
Each other this season. We're just like each other's support system. We're really supportive, and we're always just like, wow, my base is really. It's like, go get 'em. You can do it. That's sort of our whole vibe.
Can you tease anything about Robin's search for love this season? Where are we at?
It's definitely going marginally better.
Now, you talked about this a little bit. You get to spend a lot more time with Natalia Dyer this season, the
Yes,
relationship
I do.
between Robin and Nancy. And when
Lucky me.
fans, we got a really cute photo that was released of the two of you together, and fans lost their mind. So what can you kind of set up about those two characters coming together?
They're like kind of opposites attract situation. Like they wouldn't on paper seem like they would get along, but the thing that brings them together is their intelligence. And that's what I love so much is they kind of realize that though their minds work differently, they're both incredible thinkers, and they team up and look for clues.
Spin-off show. There you
Yeah.
go. Okay. Some
Josh,
rapid
I think
fire
we have
for
a
you.
fan question.
Oh, we do have a fan question.
Oh, no, we lost our fan
The
question.
fan question will come back, but we're gonna do some rapid fire. Let's do
Okay.
some. Okay, here we go. What would you rather eat? Surfer Boy pizza or Eggos?
Surfer board pizza.
This is a leading question, though. I can't wait to find out what you answer. Where would you rather work? Scoops Ahoy?
Not a leading question at all.
You've worked both. You have the full one of them exists still.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's an advantage. The one that exists. Yes.
That does always help.
Who has the better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
I mean, who has better?
Me. I get it.
It's in his name. Okay, and last question. Who would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or Vecna?
Oh, well, I think I'd probably rather be the person to take down Vecna because that's a more massive accomplishment, and I'm an egomaniac. But I'd rather fight the Demigorgon because he has a goal. Both of them with one swift.
We have some amazing cosplayers here. We actually have like a very nicely dressed Demogorgon
Yeah.
too, who like feels like the one that you'd want to pal around with. She's somewhere. There
Somewhere.
she
Oh,
is.
yeah.
There she is. We also have some amazing Robin cosplayers here too. If you're dressed like Robin, stand up and give Maya a wave. We got two. We got two at least, but they're amazing.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for stopping by
Thank you,
tonight.
thank
Good
you.
luck in training to fight the Demogorgon.
Okay,
Enjoy
yeah,
the night.
Yeah,
Oh
we'll
my
see how
gosh,
it goes.
Maya, so great to chat with you. Have an amazing time at the premiere.
Thanks, Maya.
Give it up for Maya Hawk, everyone.
All right, the hits keep on coming. We have a guy you might know as Will Byers. He also goes by Mr. Noah Schnapp. Noah!
Noah, get out here! Oh! Noah, welcome. We were chatting with some of the fans beforehand, and like half of them have like run into you in the past week.
Oh my
as well.
God!
Like,
I just saw a fan the other day, yesterday on the street, and she was
where
like,
she's right there. That's
"Is that
her.
you?"
Yeah.
You were like, "I'm gonna be at the premiere." Oh my God! Yeah.
And we're here. Here
Oh my
we
God!
are.
Good to see everyone once again.
It's so
Yes.
good to see you, man. So let's talk to me about the big move for Will this season to California. How's it going?
I mean, Will is just finding himself in a new environment with new people, and it's awesome. You guys are gonna love the California stuff. It's amazing, and I'm so happy with it.
I feel like it's like kind of a different genre this season to the California storyline. So how are Will and Elle adjusting to high school?
Yeah, so you guys are gonna see Will and Elle's kind of more realistic, personable, non-supernatural side, which is kind of new for them. But it's cool. I mean, the California storyline's awesome. It's like an action-packed comedy, everything set in sunny California. So what's not to love?
Almost as important as the relationships and the special effects is the hair, of course, obviously. Great hair tonight. Will's hair in the season, how would you evaluate it
I'm
compared to
obsessed.
past seasons?
You know, I think every season we get a new look of the bowl cut.
Yeah, who
it
knew there
always
were so many
looks different.
variations of bowl cuts?
It's just always different. I mean, I'm hoping for if you guys could maybe like beg for next season we don't do a bowl cut.
My favorite thing I saw, though, is someone photoshopped the bowl cut on every single character on the poster. So every character has the Will hair.
my God.
And honestly, everyone looks fabulous.
Really?
Yeah, everyone, like Lucas with the bowl cut.
I just saw the other day a like change.org like petition like get rid of the bowl cut, and I put my name on it.
We finally found one thing to unite the country: change Will's haircut.
It's so funny because it was created by Noah Schnapp, but you still signed it. Yeah. You know, this season really mixes up the Hawkins crew. How did that change how things felt while filming, kind of broken up from your same core group of actors?
I mean, I was a little nervous. Like, what is this new group gonna be like? It's different than just the four boys that I'm used to. But I mean, like I said, it's just looking back, it was so good, and it just turned out so well. It's such a great group of people, and people are gonna love it. So.
We have a fan question here. Is Noah really good at drawing in real life?
No, I'm horrible.
Acting is what they call it.
Okay, we have another one. This is from Laura Albert _ who asks if you can describe season 4 in 3 emojis.
I mean, I'm sure everyone said like the scared emoji.
No, you're the first one to get this one. Okay.
Okay, the scared probably.
Okay.
Maybe like a pizza emoji, and then I would say like a little eggplant emoji. Like
Oh, hello.
I just got "whoa boy" in my ear. People are gonna lose their minds over the next 2 weeks trying to figure out what that means.
I just did my first triple take I've ever done. Okay, rapid fire questions for
And
you.
on pizza, of course.
Yes, of course. Oh, you want me to end it on the pizza? Is that what you said?
No,
Okay. Okay, would you rather eat Surfer Boy pizza or Eggos?
Pizza. Love ice cream.
Let's talk hair. Who's got the better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
Steve Harrington, easy.
A big winner tonight.
And last one, who would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or Vecna?
Well, my character faced the Mind Flayer, so not Vecna. Vecna's too much for me. I can't. I'd say the Mind Flayer.
Fair enough.
Amazing.
Welcome back to Stranger Things 4 and to this awesome live premiere event. It's so good to see you,
Thanks,
man.
guys. Thank you so much.
Noah, so
Give it
great
up for
chatting
Noah
with you.
Schnapp.
Enjoy tonight.
Good to see you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Well,
Should we get right to-
I think we should. I mean, people said they were really excited for this guy.
I'm very excited
You're
for this
excited
guy.
for this guy.
He's my spirit animal.
He is.
You know him. You love him. Please welcome the guy who I'm pretty sure maybe isn't dead after all. It's David Harbour!
Oh my God.
Wise men say only fools rush in. Josh Horowitz.
David Harbour.
Josh Horowitz was on an aircraft carrier where Tom Cruise landed a helicopter very close to him and got out. And
That was my warm-up act for this.
I know, and I
Yeah.
told him that I had to top it.
He did it!
So I had this suit made specifically
In a week?
because I want to compete with the fact that Tom Cruise can fly a helicopter.
Elvis lives and his name is David Harbour.
That's right, the king is back. He's not dead. He's not dead. Elvis nor me.
Do you wear this ever again? Is this retired after tonight? Is this your new sleepwear? What happens to
Look,
this?
here's what I'm hoping. Actually, we'll talk about this all throughout the night. But this is very special, and hopefully, I'm going to auction it off or raffle it. That's not a joke. I love though. No, that is the thing, because one of you superfans' dorky dad is going to buy this and then show up at your school to pick you up and embarrass the hell out of you. So don't let them bid on it. But the proceeds will go to War Child. We'll do like a really nice thing with it, but I don't think I can wear it ever again.
The back is amazing and very season 4 themed. We got Creel House right here. We got Server Boy Pizza.
This is actually the post. If you've seen the new poster that got released, this is that poster. Do you see the Vecna's eyes and the house and without all our faces? But it's like.
Oh, and you have 11 on the arm.
Got 11. I got the Palace
are on
Arcade.
you.
Yeah, this is a full season recap.
I got awesome Gaten Maserano, awesome Caleb, and then this.
I feel like
this
you should
guy.
do like a catwalk towards the
Whoever
camera.
this actor
We're like
is.
on TikTok right now, just
And
like
then
giving them a look.
you want me? What? You want?
I feel like you should do like a
runway walk.
a runway walk. Yeah.
This is what like my daughter tells me to do on Instagram or TikTok, isn't it? Like,
Oh no.
you're like sitting outside a private plane or something, going like.
You're going to break a hip like that,
I
man.
know,
You got to
exactly.
be careful.
That's not for the over 40 crowd.
All right, we should ask some questions.
Oh,
Josh.
yeah.
All right.
So, Hopper this season. We know Hopper's back, thank God, or else you wouldn't have been invited.
Yes. How embarrassing would that be? You guys watched the season. You were like, what's David Harbour doing here? He doesn't have another job, does he?
What was it like to shoot, though? Like, you're kind of in your own Great Escape movie in this season a little bit. What's going on?
Yeah, let's hope. I mean, I'm in really cold weather, first of all, and I'm in a brutal place of a prison surrounded by horrible Russian guards, and also there's a literal monster in there that they are feeding inmates to this monster. And on top of that, Hopper has to struggle with these inner demons that he's had the whole time. And I think, you've seen the fact that he can't express things to the people that he loves in his life, like 11, except through letters that are received posthumously. So he needs to, yeah, exactly. But he does. He needs to deal with these secret things, these secret demons inside of him. And so a lot of this season is about the external threat and the brutality, and also the internal brutality that Hopper himself, does. So yeah, it's a dark, dark season for me.
Now, we got some fan questions from social media beforehand. We have one for you for Madison Brion. And this, I know you can answer it without fully answering it, because
I have a big speech in episode 5 that I really, really liked and really lived with me for a long time, because they wrote it 3 years ago, and I had to wait 2.5 years to say it because of COVID and all the horrible stuff we've been through. And also, there is in episode 8. Which was a very fun and enjoyable day of shooting, and it was a lovely thing that, as a fan of the show, I've wanted for a long time. So that was a great episode to shoot as well.
Such an easy show to talk about, always.
Exactly.
One more fan question for you.
Yes.
Are you a nerd in real life, David Harbour? I mean, look at him. Look at him, guys.
I am the coolest guy you've ever seen. I'm the popular kid. Don't you get it? No, I'm the biggest nerd. I mean, identify with, and it's always Will Byers. Like, I was always the, outcast and the kid sort of that everyone thought was a dork. But if you're feeling that way and you're 10 or 11 or 12 or 13, I can tell you that that isn't always the case. And perhaps one day when you're 47, you could feel like you can stand on stage in front of people and be the center of attention.
The always
user.
understated.
I want to give a shout out to we got some Hopper cosplayers in the audience.
No
Stand
way.
up if you're dressed as Hopper.
Hey!
I see him. We have
Plaid
amazing
Hopper.
That's
shirts.
cutting edge, man. It's cutting edge.
Cutting edge. It's a great costume.
Don't get it, Flo.
All right, amazing. Thank you so much, David.
Thank
Such a
you.
pleasure chatting
Good to
with
see
you.
you, buddy.
Enjoy
Thank you.
tonight. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Amazing. I think we're going to meet a new actor
We
to
are.
Stranger Things.
This is my favorite new character this season.
Very memorable character known as Eddie Munson, but in real life he goes by Joe Quinn.
Joe Quinn! Welcome to Stranger Things! This suit is amazing.
Thank
Love
you.
it. Very cozy. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
I have to say, first of all, welcome officially to Stranger Things. I mean, I guess making the show is one kind of celebration, but what's it like to kind of be out and about in this
people.
environment?
It's pretty mad. Yeah. There's a lot of people.
They are. Let's give them a big warm Stranger Things welcome.
Make them feel at home. What can we know about your character? What's not off limits?
His name's Eddie.
Great.
He's the head of the Dungeons and Dragons Club at Hawkins High, and he's kind of in and amongst all of the stuff I can't talk about.
People already wearing Hellfire Club swag
No way.
too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I keep making everyone stand up. We got look, everyone is repping the Hellfire Club. It's a good
That's
logo.
great.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also have a fabulous head of hair, and you have some of the best scene-stealing moments in the trailer. What was it like working with that Hawkins crew and coming into the cast?
Oh, well, you know, like you never know who you're going to get put together with, and joining a show like this is clearly, you know, just nuts. So, and getting to go to work with them every day was just such a treat. So I can't get over how many people it is.
Stranger Things is kind of a big deal.
Kind
They've
of
been
big
waiting a
deal.
long time for this season.
They've been camped out for 3 years in this space. waiting for this.
Okay.
They started lining up, yeah, right when season 3 dropped.
So who gets the news first? When you get this gig and you know you're going to join this cast, who in your family, friends was most excited about you joining this cast?
It's quite funny. I called my mum. My mum doesn't know what it is. I was like, oh, I got it. I got it. And she was just like, my mum's from Liverpool, which is a place in the north of England. She was like, what's that? I was like, it's kind of a big show. And I told my dad. My dad couldn't believe he's actually with me tonight here, which is kind of great. I told too many people, I think.
What do you think makes this season more epic than any season that's come before?
Oh, just the whole thing. The scope is huge, and I think they're kind of. If there's 3 storylines, and not one of them is a secondary or tertiary storyline. It's every single storyline is enormous, and I can't wait for you all to.
Is amazing. He's going to be your new favorite character. You're such a scene stealer.
Oh, bless you.
Really awesome. You're like. Well, it's such a pleasure chatting with you tonight. I hope you have an amazing time at your first Stranger Things premiere.
Thank you so much.
Super great.
It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
Great to meet you. Have a good one.
Have
Thank
fun.
you. Character on the show. This guy's not a newbie, but
He's also got great hair.
we've talked about his hair a little bit tonight. He's also likes to spend time in ice cream shops and now video stores. Give it up for Steve Harrington, aka Joe Keery. Hey, buddy.
How fun.
It's so good to see you.
Hey, so nice to see you,
Good to see you.
Joe.
Good to see you, bud. What's going on? Great to see you. Wow.
Look at all these people.
How fun.
All right, buddy. We got a lot to cover. Scoops Ahoy to Family Video.
Yeah.
How's Steve doing? How's the transition
Good.
going?
Oh, I'll tell you, it feels good to wear a different outfit for 2 years.
But you still wear the Scoops Ahoy at home.
That's in my free time. But yeah, got a nice vest. I got to wear my own clothes underneath. It was good. Yeah. No, it's production design in the video store and Family Video is amazing.
And
yeah.
Maya already teased that we kind of pick up right with the dynamic duo of Robin and Steve, where we left off in Family Video. But this season, the cast is a bit scattered. The characters are scattered. So how does this season feel different than previous ones?
Definitely. Just the scope of the season is a lot larger. And like, how exactly are we going to do this? Just
Right.
because we're shooting, you know, for California, we're doing Hawkins, so it's very scattered. But I was really lucky to be in this storyline that I really enjoyed, where we get to kind of uncover some mysteries that are really integral to the lore and to the kind of background of everything that's been going on. So that was really exciting for me as just a fan.
How do you do it? You double the length of the season
Right.
from any
Just double
previous
it.
season.
You just double it. There you go. Double it. More time.
I have a cruel question because you're so identified with a couple characters, some great iconic duos. Stephen Dustin, Stephen Robin. Better duo. Which one is closer to your heart?
Oh man, that's a dead tie. I really, I feel like that. It's like choosing who do you love better, mom or dad. I can't do that.
All right,
I
well,
can't do
Answer
that.
too. Who do you love better,
do
your
that.
mom and dad?
They're both here. I can't do that.
Okay, let's talk
Neither.
with you about something we haven't talked about really with anyone else, which is Creel House.
Right.
Now, this is a super creepy new location this season. We get to see some shots of Steve at Creel House in the trailer. What can you tell us about kind of this new location, this new threat?
Very important, and again, it kind of plays into the history, I guess I would say. But it was an amazing set to work on, and it plays a very large part in this season, and I don't want to spoil
You
anything.
got to find Dave Harbour tonight because he's wearing a suit that's basically the whole season, and he has
I
the
just
full...
saw. Yes, I just saw that. I saw little Finn, or when Finn was little on his.
We made
on
him
his
do a
breast
little
pocket.
catwalk for us.
No scripts necessary
Hated
anymore.
it.
Just read David Harbour's suit, basically.
Perfect.
What can you tease about the big bad this season? How does it compare to ones in the past?
He's slimy, like everyone in the past, but I think he is. He's a monster, but he has. Man, how do you put it? He's kind of humanoid, so
Right.
I think that actually makes him a lot scarier.
Right.
Because you're just a Demogorgon, so yeah.
Vecna loves vines, loves roots.
He loves vines. He loves roots. He's a vegetarian, I think.
What's not to love?
Great, yeah.
Sweet Vecna. Justice for
Great.
Vecna.
Vegan, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. We're still on Justice for Bob. We're back to
Yeah,
Justice
yeah,
for
yeah,
Barb
yeah.
if
Yeah,
we're really going crazy.
Should we do some rapid fire questions for Joe?
I think so. Let's
All right,
do some.
here we
Love.
go.
What's up, Josh?
Okay.
Would you rather eat Surfer Boy pizza or Eggos, Joe?
Surfer Boy pizza.
Respect.
Like forever for the rest of my life?
Sure.
Pizza. There's more, I think, going on
Variety
there,
there, yep.
nutritionally.
Yeah, for sure. Where would you rather work, Scoops Ahoy or Family Video?
Family Video, much more entertainment, and if I worked at Scoops Ahoy, I'd just, get fat. Nutrition, there you go. Nutrition. It goes back to nutrition. It's all about food.
Pizza.
It's all about
Joe,
food.
guys, PSA tonight. You have a horse in this race. Who has the better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
I think Eddie. Have you seen that wig? Have you? Oh my gosh, it's like the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's like Spinal Tap.
It's so funny because, like, seeing Joe in person, other Joe, it's like, oh, you're like a normal person, not like the coolest metalhead I've ever seen.
I was so shocked behind the scene because I worked with him before I saw him off set, really, and then after seeing him, it was shocking to see him without his
And British.
his mane and British.
We don't know.
Where he's from. We don't know.
All right, last one for you. Who would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or vegetarian Vecna?
That is a great question. I feel like probably Vecna because he would probably treat me to a nice vegetarian dinner at least at some point.
Someone needs a meal. Someone's
Yeah.
hungry tonight.
I'm starving.
We're going to get Joe some food. Joe, such a pleasure chatting with
Thank
you.
you. Give it
up for Joe
Congrats.
Carey,
Thank you,
Back
everybody.
in
for coming.
Stranger Things.
So excited.
Enjoy
Good.
tonight.
Thank you.
So good to see you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
Amazing.
Oh my gosh! We had like prepped so much stuff, and it's been nonstop. But that's good because that's all anyone wants to see tonight, and that's great too. Because up next,
Who do we got?
we got Finn Wolfhard.
Heard of him?
I'm not even gonna do the whole thing. There he is, Finn Wolfhard, everyone. So nice to see you. Nice to see you. Now, Mike Wheeler, off to have the best spring break ever. What can you tease about what it was like to travel outside of Hawkins this season?
Yeah, it was good. I think, in his mind, like, built up what a California person looks like. So if you can imagine what he would dress as, that's what he dressed as. So yeah, he wore a lot of flip-flops, and it was really gross.
What can we tease about Mike and Eleven this season and their journey together?
11, as
Right?
you know,
Yeah.
I like to say.
Yeah, the ship name. What can you say? I think just kind of trying to figure themselves out, kind of, and like whether that's together or separate, I'm not really sure. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Now, we also know, we saw in the trailer that you were sporting a Hellfire Club t-shirt. We already have people wearing Hellfire Club t-shirts here tonight. They work fast, these super fans. What can you set up about kind of the Hellfire Club this season? I'm mildly obsessed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's I'm glad that the merch is already kicked in. That's pretty early. Giving Netflix early money. That's great. It's just a cool. I mean, it's technically not cool. It's a club for people who like to play Dungeons and Dragons and
represent.
Yeah.
Season to navigate the murky waters of Stranger Things 4.
Oh, I don't know, like, listen more, I would say, in general. I think Mike is always in his own head a lot, and the only thing that gets him out of his head, I think, is, like, when he has to, like, protect his friends. That's, like, when he kicks into gear.
Right.
When you see him when he's not going on, like, missions, he's pretty clueless. He doesn't really understand. I think if he just kind of...
Focus up
a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a great answer, and people will know what you're talking about when they see the season and be like, that was a great answer. Yeah. That was a great answer, fan. Okay, we pulled some fan questions beforehand. This one is from Casper Morden. They ask, with the season 4 trailer looking so dark and horrifying, was it the most intense season to film so far?
Oh, that's a good question. We actually, like, kind of had... So, weirdly, we kind of got the, like, easiest emotionally out of, you know, everyone. So, I would say, like, for everyone else filming in Atlanta, for, like, all of the, you know, Hawkins gang and all of the Creel House stuff, like that, it was, like, truly terrifying. For us, it was a lot more kind of, like, action thriller type stuff. With like stoner comedy thrown in, so.
Because you shot in New Mexico, right? That's
yeah, we shot. Yeah, we shot in like literally. I mean, we shot in Albuquerque, but like a lot of it was like middle of nowhere, like staying in like hotels in. It was like filming an independent movie at the same time as Stranger Things was being filmed, so it's kind of weird.
It's like 4 different independent movies.
Yeah, there's like 5 movies going on.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
This maybe answers this question, but Monica did want to know, how would you rank the new season on a horror scale from 1 to 10? Sounds like your side of things is not.
Scary or good or
however you want to do it.
I would say like if you're going like, through Stranger Things scary, like it's definitely like compared to what it used to be. I mean, I'll just tease that like. There's some ends to some episodes early on that are like I think you would have trouble turning on the next episode.
Right.
It's pretty scary. Look at that response.
First gasps of the night. Well done.
Which also perfectly sets us up to our next question. You know, this season's a long time coming. We've been waiting years for Stranger Things 4. So what makes this season so special and exciting to finally come out?
I think just because it took us so long to make it, and years to make, and then, you know, they had to edit it and do everything. Just a lot of hard work went into it, and I think people like really see that. I also think it's like easily our like most ambitious season, so yeah.
It's a big one in every respect. What would you rather eat, Surfer Boy pizza or Eggos?
I think I've gone over the limit on the Eggos at this point, so I'll probably go for pizza.
Okay. Where would you rather work, Scoops Ahoy or Family Video?
Family Video. I feel like there would be like a lot of like little kid puke at Scoops Ahoy that I have to clean up all the time, so I'd probably go with Video.
Who has the better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
I'm gonna leave that one up to like Twitter after, because there's gonna be some weird poll war thing.
Smart enough to avoid controversy.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
As we call a Stranger Things pro in this way.
Exactly.
Let the newbies answer that one.
Yeah, exactly.
And last one for you, what would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or Vecna?
The Mind Flayer, easily. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Cool. Everybody give it up for Mr. Finn Wolfhard. So good to see you.
Have a great night, Finn.
Amazing. I'm exhausted, but I'm getting a new lease on life because one of my favorite human beings is on deck. Give it up for Joyce Byers, the one and only Winona Ryder. There she is.
We've got all these fans tucked back here. They're so excited to see everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Terry, I haven't been keeping track, but that might have been the biggest round of applause yet.
I think so. We have a fan in the audience who just got the Joyce haircut too to cosplay as her tonight. Just dyed her hair and everything. Ooh. Respect. She's somewhere. She's
so,
around here.
Talk to us a little bit about what it's like. Okay, so years in the making.
She's right there. She's
there
right there.
She is. There's our Joyce.
Little Joyce. Oh,
you see her right here? What's it like just to be out in an environment like this for Stranger Things? You've obviously been to some major events over the years, but given the last few years and the long time coming, what's it like to be out with this now?
It's crazy. It's incredible. I mean, I haven't been out in a couple of years, and to get this kind of reception, it's completely overwhelming in the best possible way.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone around the world loves Stranger Things so much. What has been one of your favorite fan interactions you've ever had?
Well, I mean, I'm Will's mom. I mean, that's how I get. It used to be Beetlejuice, but
it's still Beetlejuice. It's still Beetlejuice.
But now it's Will's mom, and which is great.
Are the fans different? I mean, again, you've had different kind of fandoms over the years, but can you detect a difference in the Stranger Things fandom, given?
Oh yeah. It's incredible. I mean, part of it. I remember when I first got offered the people saying, you know, you're going to be in people's homes now. You know, it's going to be different because they'll know you more. You're going to be kind of part of their, and that's wild. I was a little, to be completely honest, I was a little scared, but it's just been such a positive, you know, beautiful thing that I'm just, it's completely life-changing and really, really meaningful. Really meaningful to me. Thank you guys so much.
Do you remember when you knew the show was a big deal? Was there like a moment?
Well, I'm not on social media, but I do, and I remember like the day that it premiered, I got an email from Netflix changing my subscription price. It went from like $9.99 to $14.99, or the $12.99. That bill. I think it's even higher now.
Oh, I'm going to share my password with you.
It's worth.
This is a fan question from Cecile M. Cruz.
It's the stakes are, if you can believe it, they're even higher, and I mean, I know, like, I can't say a lot of stuff.
Your storyline is like just nonstop spoilers.
Yeah, it is. But what I love so much about the show and so much about the Duffers, they keep the heart. Yeah. You know, so whatever the stakes, you know, in all of the storylines with the kids, I mean, these kids are so brilliant, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so honored to work with them and get to know them. They're just so special. But you know, you really, they're no matter what's going on, getting chased by crazy Russians, the monsters, talking the lamps, whatever's going on, it is ultimately about love and friendship. When it really comes down to it, that's what everybody is fighting for and dealing with, and that I think is done really beautifully and played so beautifully by our cast.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
That's what makes an event like this so special, is to see the incredible ensemble that is Stranger Things. Well, this crowd loves you. We love you. Give it up for Winona Ryder, everybody.
Thank you so much. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Incredible. Icon.
I'm with you guys, 1,000%.
We're keeping things in the Byers family right now,
Let's do
though.
it.
Yeah. Let's welcome to the stage Charlie Heaton, who
There he
plays
is.
Jonathan Byers. What's up, Charlie? Get over
What's
here.
up? How you doing, man? Hello.
So nice to see you.
Lovely to
Welcome
see
back
you.
to Stranger Things.
Oh my God, yeah.
Feels good to be in the Upside Down.
Feels. Look at this. It feels amazing.
Now, we have been waiting, everyone here has been waiting so long for Stranger Things 4. What makes this season a game changer?
Ah, man, just what the Duffers have done this season, I think is going to shock a lot of people. It's going to shock the fans. For me, how scary it is. I just, it reminds me when I was little, I was watching like Nightmare on Elm Street, and or Poltergeist, and I was terrified. I couldn't sleep, and I do think we've kind of hit that maturity, you know.
Is there a way, I hate asking these questions because I know you have to dance around it, but is there a scene this season you can tease that is your heart of heart favorites? What should we look out for?
I don't know. There's a lot of great. I mean, what can I say?
As far as I'm concerned, you can say nothing, but Terry, I mean, everything rather. Terry, though, works for Netflix, so she probably doesn't want you to say anything.
Yeah.
You have a really fun, I'm like, all right, I got it. I got some talking points for you. But you have a really fun storyline in California. You guys kind of have like a different vibe this season, too. A different like genre almost that you're playing around in.
Yeah, we filmed in New Mexico this year, and I had Eduardo Franco, who's Jonathan's new friend. He plays Argyle, which I think is going to be a great character. But yeah, it was nice, at least for me, to be able to play Jonathan. It was like Jonathan a little bit with the shackles off, you know. He's kind of, we obviously at the end of last season, Nancy and Jonathan made this promise to kind of to stay together and be together, and that distance, it wasn't going to get between them, but sometimes the reality of distance is a little different. So you see him going through these, he's kind of vulnerable when we first see him. He's not really sure of himself, and he has this amazing, I guess you guys would say, shrink therapist friend who, medicinally helps him and tries to help him get through his problems, and yeah, it's a roller coaster.
We got some advice from him tonight, and I'm not sure if I'm going to follow.
Yeah,
any
he
of
was
it.
like, Eduardo was like, don't take my advice, but Argyle, what's up, brochachos?
As you can imagine, some fan questions for you. This is from Ava Smith, who wants to know your favorite character from season 4 and why.
I mean, it would be a bit of a dishonor if I didn't obviously say Argyle. He was the most I got to spend time with. Yep. But look out for. So much flavor to the show, so every new character is great. I kind of have to say that, but I believe
very
it.
diplomatic, but it's true. It's true.
It's true. I promise that we're finally going to get some answers this season about what the heck is up with the Upside Down, with everything that's been happening. How, obviously no spoilers, but how did you react to finding out some of those answers?
Yeah, I think we are getting. It's great. It's great to be able to get into that. I think it's finally kind of making sense now. Does that like obviously you haven't seen it, but it's starting to like what this whole thing is, makes sense.
There's a reveal this season that you're all going to be like, That's my spoiler. That's my spoiler. Everyone's going to have that reaction.
The answers will come soon enough in just a couple of weeks. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy the night. Always good to see you.
Charlie, thank you so much. Enjoy tonight. Enjoy tonight.
See you, man.
All right, we've got kind of a big crew coming out next.
I'm going to welcome them while you run over here for a second. We've got a bunch of folks coming on stage. Give it up for Sadie, Caleb, and Priya. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
How's it going? How are you?
Hello, hi.
What's up? What's up?
Hi, so nice to see you.
Hey,
Did you
good to
guys
see you.
plan this too? Like these outfits are exceptional.
No, it was not planned.
Yeah, it
we all
wasn't planned.
coordinate, don't we?
Amazing. Talk to us. Okay, just the excitement level. You're out and about with season 4, Stranger Things 4. What's it like, years in the making, to finally be able to unleash this thing? What are you most excited for fans to experience?
It's been 3 years since the show's come out. I'm excited for everyone to be here to see Stranger Things season 4 and volume 1. You know, it's a blessing to be a part of a great show and have amazing fans. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I agree. I agree with Caleb. I'm sure you guys are excited. I'm excited. Yeah, I cannot wait for you all to see the final product. It's going to be great.
Priya, how many times have people yelled, "You can't spell America without Erica" at you since season 3 came out?
So many times. So many times.
Iconic line. Now, Sadie, the question we got more than any other question from fans, this one is from Apple D10, who wants to know, is Max okay? We're concerned about Max.
Listen, she goes through a lot this season. You know, she's not too hot, but it's an interesting color to see on her, and definitely in a different place now than she was when we saw her in season 3. But yeah, it's an interesting season for Max for sure.
Yeah, I want to say everything, Terry, because you have some great stuff in this season. But yeah, so yeah, there's your tease.
I just want to say levitate, 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 levitate.
Yeah, exactly. Talk to me about, as fans know by now, I think, it's kind of a supersized season. Like, these are longer episodes. Did it feel like, I know the scale, every season, it feels like we keep saying it's getting bigger, but did it feel like a bigger show this time around?
It kind of felt like the same environment as ever. I mean, some of the sets were just so detailed and just the scale of everything was so large. So yeah, in that way, it did feel like a really big season. But in terms of like the crew and the cast, it was, same energy as always.
Got it. For you, I'm curious, you have a new crew this season. You're kind of with a different group. Is that a little bit interesting?
Yeah, that was very interesting. I was actually, when I read the script, I was sad. I was like, man, I'm going to get to... You know what? I'm not going to talk. I was about to say too much.
We were so close, guys.
You're good at this. You're trying to get me to spoil things.
Me?
So yeah. Yeah.
I like that our question was like, so what can you say about Lucas? And you're like, it's too much. Too many spoilers.
Yeah, but I feel like, as you can tell that, well, it's been in the press that, there's 4 different locations, and in Hawkins everyone's kind of going through their own thing. Lucas is as well. I feel like this season it answers a lot of questions to a lot of people's stories. I feel I'm going to say, sir.
Okay. Don't look at me. It's her.
All right. It's me. Okay, question for each of you. Priya, I'm going to start with you. We'll go down the line. Which of the monsters do you think is scariest in Stranger Things? And we can include Vecna, because people do know Vecna is big bad this season.
Okay, cool. I would definitely say Vecna. As the seasons go on, I think the
obviously, yeah.
Dart.
D'Artagnan represent.
Hey, think about it though. Dart lives like he's on the good side and the bad side. Like he could have really took over. Like.
I'm kind of obsessed with her. We have like a friendly Demogorgon over there too. She's like very fashionable and very, very like villainous.
Demogorgons can be sweet, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much
Sadie
for
doesn't
stopping
look
by
convinced.
today.
No, I like it. It's like avant-garde Demogorgon. I love it.
Priya, Sadie, Caleb, thanks so much for stopping by. Enjoy the
Oh
premiere.
my gosh, have an amazing night tonight.
Thank you. I feel like we're missing some cast member we haven't talked to. Who have we not talked to? I'm just racking my brain.
Oh, I don't know. We have been making Spinal Tap references all night.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Take things up to 11.
Millie Bobby Brown is here.
Hey! Here she is. Here she is. Millie.
Hello.
Welcome back to Stranger Things.
Thank you. I've been here all along.
So have they. We've been joking. They've been waiting outside since season 3 came out.
Gosh.
You too, though. You've been in the
must
back.
have been freezing.
They
whole
brought
roller coaster of
warmers.
New York weather.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hello,
It's so
good
good to see you. Let's talk a little bit about this long in the making season. Just what is it like to finally deliver this to the audience, to be out and about in public with this show? What are you feeling?
I feel like I don't need to go to therapy anymore. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, gosh, I can actually talk about something that we've created. And also, when you're filming, you know, I do scenes and I'm like, God, the fans are gonna love this. Like, I'm in it. I'm like, yes, they're gonna love this scene so much. So it's like you're feeling it all through filming, and then now I'm like, right, have it, enjoy yourself.
2 weeks, only 2 weeks.
I know, I know.
What do you think has made this season the most epic yet?
I mean, it's the Duffer Brothers, and it's Netflix, and then when you put those things together, and also Winona Ryder just in the midst of that, I'm like, okay, bye, have a good one. Like, I'll be here if anyone needs me. So yeah, and it's the Duffer Brothers. So every time, every single season, every 2 years, 3 years goes by, which isn't normal, by the way. You know, it always gets better. So give them, you know, the time they need. But it will be amazing. And this year we have taken the most time out of anyone, but it is the best season yet.
We've been when I've gotten a chance to see some of the episodes, and they are epic. Did it feel like a different scale? It's like each one is almost its own movie in a way. Like,
yeah, I mean, it was like, I'm not even joking you, a year filming. It didn't feel like as long. Like, you know, I've been watching them, and it's like you're watching Godfather after Godfather. So I want you to know you got to sit there and be prepared. There's a lot of story to tell.
It's good. We've been waiting. We want it. We want those long episodes. We want that long season. Now let's tease a little bit about Elle's journey this season. She's in California. What's high school like for her?
I mean, high school's like any. Who goes to high school here? Okay, not a few people.
People they're not sure.
Yeah,
not
everybody's
sure.
like, I don't go to high school, leave me alone. No, so it's hard. And I think what's really nice is that the Duffer Brothers was shining a light on what kids go through during high school. It's not an easy time, especially for young girls out there struggling with their identity and who they are, with the influences of everyone around them, their environments, the people, their family and friends trying to fit in. So it's been a really nice time portraying that storyline for me, because I think it's influential and it definitely helps me get through that time as well. So yeah.
as you can imagine, we got 1 or 2 fan questions.
Right.
Actually, let's do some rapid fire. I want to hear her answers to the rapid
We've
fire
been doing
questions.
this all night. I want to hear, Millie, you will be the final decider on these.
No pressure.
Okay.
Surfer Boy Pizza or Eggos?
Surfer Boy Pizza.
Okay.
Hey, repping California.
Murmurs in the
Oh,
crowd.
I hate Eggos. Sorry. I was never getting a brand deal. I was never getting a brand deal.
All right, where would you rather work, Scoops Ahoy or Family Video?
Scoops Ahoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What-
Chocolate chip, you're out of your mind.
Better hair, Eddie Munson or Steve Harrington?
Oh, Steve Harrington, are you kidding? Oh my gosh, I blush every time Joe comes into it. I'm like, hey. Can I touch your hair?
You can. I think, yeah, it's in the contract now.
Have you
It's in
guys
the
seen
contract.
him yet?
Yes.
What does he look like?
I mean, he's got great hair.
Does it?
It's dreamy.
I've been like, I'm just always excited to see what everyone wears to these.
Have you seen
Harbor?
Harbor yet?
Unfortunately.
It's trauma. Talk about
It
trauma,
is,
right?
It is. My eyes burned.
You're like, you've had 3 years, sir.
Yeah,
This is what you came up with.
What happened?
Who would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or Vecna?
I fight both. I fought both. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And still be kicking butt.
Yeah, and still
Yeah.
my hair is looking like this.
Yeah, hell yeah. And in heels, no less. Millie, we couldn't do Stranger Things without you. So great to chat with you. Have an amazing
Millie Bobby
time
Brown,
tonight.
everybody.
Thank you
I
so
love you.
much.
I'm going to go now. I love you all. Bye.
All right, we're going to move right along because the night keeps on coming with stars. Natalia Dyer, come on out. Nancy Wheeler. Here
There she is, Natalia! Welcome.
Hello.
Happy
Hi.
Stranger Things Day.
Amazing.
Well, Stranger Things premiere day.
I mean, yeah, it's been incredible. I mean, mostly this is amazing to see everybody.
Did you
out
know
here
they were all
finally.
tucked back here?
I could hear everybody. I could hear some noises.
They're a
going
subtle,
on,
quiet
so,
group,
yeah,
aren't they?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, tease us a little bit about the threat facing Hawkins and Stranger Things this year. What should we know?
Oh, what should you know? But it is, but it really, I mean, not to spoil anything, but I feel like this season, I feel like we kind of start to get into a little bit more of the like mythology of things, answer some questions, ask some new ones. So I think it's going to be pretty big.
They're so lucky they have an investigative journalist in the mix.
I know. Thank God Nancy's here.
Yeah, how's Nancy doing this season?
She's good. She's yeah. I mean, you know, she's focused. She's kind of always on her path and kind of maybe compartmentalizing a little bit. But the thing about Nancy is whenever something, you know, when push comes to shove, she's there, she's on it, and she's invested, and she's moving it forward. So yeah, she's got a lot to do this season.
And the state of Hawkins in general, Creel House has been teased. What can you say about those aspects of season 4?
I don't know. Yeah, we have some really amazing sets and new locations this season that play such a big role. Honestly, what I can say maybe about the Creel House is that it really becomes a character in itself and plays a pretty for us.
One person who joined the cast that we haven't talked about tonight is Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund. What was
Icon,
it like?
come on.
What was it like having Robert join the cast?
Oh, I'm such a privilege. Honestly, the days that I got to work with him were just amazing because he is so seasoned. He came up with such a good, nice game energy. You know, and it's always exciting to hear that people who you look up to are fans of the show. That's always like a really, you know, kind of lovely thing. And he came in and he delivered, and he's so good. And I can't really talk about what his role is, but he's very good, and it was such a gift to get to work with him.
Can we tease a little bit, though, of your increased screen time with the lovely and talented Maya Hawke? I mean, that's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There's some Nancy Robin stuff going on this season, which I know. I was very excited to see that in the scripts. And Maya is such a joy to work with. She's so fun, and I think Nancy and Robin, their characters are so different, so it was really fun to finally get to see how those two, what their dynamic is and how they evolve.
Thank you so much for stopping by. A busy night. She's got to go into a big premiere, guys.
Yeah.
Natalia Dyer, give it up, everybody.
Have a wonderful time tonight.
Amazing.
Gosh.
What a cast.
I'm very excited about Nancy and Robin. I'm not going to lie.
Good part of the new season. All right, let's bring out Murray himself. You know him, you love him. I certainly do. Brett Gelman, come on out here.
What's up, Brett?
Yes.
We got a spot.
Hello, everybody. Oh my God. Was anybody out front before? Oh, okay, good. Because I got whacked with a wet branch and I got upset. So you know.
In Brooklyn?
Yeah, well, it's raining, or is it not anymore?
I don't know.
How are you?
We live here now. How are you?
I'm good. I used to live in Brooklyn.
A new contender for Best Dressed tonight. There's a lot of competition out there, but
Yes.
Brett Gelman rises to the top immediately.
Yes, I'm wearing Bodie, everyone. Bodie. B-O-D-E. She's a big designer.
Okay.
No, I'm very
I thought you
excited.
said Bowie. And I was like,
No, not Bowie.
I was like, that's
Bodie.
okay.
Yeah.
Great.
No, that's cool.
Exceptional
What's
plug.
happening?
Not too. I mean, we're.
Yeah. How you?
What do
Are
you
you
mean
guys
what's
excited?
happening? We're live
Are you
on
excited?
TikTok right now. We
Oh
have
my
this
God,
lovely
you
group
have
of
no
people.
idea, everyone. It is well worth the wait tonight. Oh my God.
Yeah, and actually, the Duffers said Brett can just spoil everything.
They said,
so
we
just
asked
start at the
which
beginning
cast
and we're
member should we talk to?
Right, no, I'm a problem. I'm definitely a problem. I'm mischievous. Yeah, no, it was good to bring me on late, you know.
What can
everybody-
you tease about season 4 and how epic the stakes are this season?
The stakes have never been higher, and I've said this a lot of times, but you know, this season is more everything. It's scarier, it's more action-packed, there's more characters, there's more locations, and it's even funnier. And I think that's a lot of what comes into play between me and Winona. Me and Winona are kind of like a an action comedy duo this season, which was insane to experience.
It feels like it's its own wonderful show in a way. I mean, talk to me about working.
Spin-off alert.
Let's do it. But what's it like to work with one-on-one with Winona this season in particular?
I mean, this is a person who taught me how to act. You know, I grew up watching her, even though we're pretty much the same age. You know, she was famous very young, and I grew up watching her performances and idolizing her. So to get to work with someone like that, work with a hero, is just to say that that's a dream come true is a massive understatement.
Your part of the show is fantastic. Yeah.
No spoilers, but what is your favorite episode this season?
What is my favorite episode?
Drop a number.
Whatever episode I'm in the most,
Oh,
I
great.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think
That's
that
my
is
favorite too.
Classic
yeah?
actor.
Yeah, right? Are you telling me the truth here? I'm your favorite character?
Wow.
You said that to everybody, you liar.
No.
I'm everybody's favorite character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it up for Murray!
Murray, everyone's favorite character, Brett Gelman.
Yes, I'm their favorite Jewish character.
Listen, you got Schwartz and Horowitz up here. You're
Yeah, that's right. Keep it in the tribe, baby. All right. Okay, everybody. Shalom. I love you so much.
Brett Gelman.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I can't even recover from that.
I'll help out because this is an actor I so admire. Is he benevolent? Is he malevolent? What is he? I don't know. He's Matthew Modine is what he is.
Dr. Brenner in the house. Oh my God, the sunglasses? What's up? What's happening? Hey, Matthew, so nice to see you.
Does this work? It does work.
It does work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, you can call me Papa.
Wow. That started in a different way than I expected.
All right.
yeah.
All right, Matthew. We're so thrilled to have you back here. Another Stranger Things premiere stage. We have a fan question for you from K. Alk. 6652 with some underscores and periods in there. They want to know, how does it feel coming back to Stranger Things this
How
season?
does it feel coming back? I never left. Papa's been here the whole time.
Right.
He's in the undercurrent. He's like the when you go out in the ocean and there's a riptide that's underneath, you can't see it.
It's funny, you make Millie call you Papa on set too, right? It's like that's in the contract, that's in the rider.
No, she just likes calling me Papa.
Can we tease?
It takes too long to say Dr. Martin Brenner.
It's a lot.
Papa is so familiar and friend. I've known that little girl since she's 11 years old. And,
it's crazy.
And, I wish you all had an opportunity to spend time with her and meet her. Well, you did just a minute ago, but she is everything that you hope that and imagine she might be. She's a lovely girl.
I have a feeling I might know the answer to this because I've seen the opening of the season. What's your favorite scene in this new season? There's a pretty special way this one begins.
Well, I haven't seen anything.
Oh.
I mean, having read the scripts, my colleague who was just out here, who promised you that this is bigger and more exciting. The previous seasons, it's even more than he could have expressed. Amazing. If I could swear, I would swear and tell you it's going to be effing amazing.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think this crowd is ready. We're all ready.
You are the hype man we need every season for Stranger Things.
Yeah, you need me every season.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make sure we talk to the Duffers tonight about that.
season 5.
And on and on and on.
And on
No,
and on and on.
that's the last one, Josh.
No, I
We'll
talked
keep
to them
on doing the
already. I
spin-off.
said more.
Oh, the prequel.
More, okay. Yeah, the prequel, the Dr. Brenner prequel.
Yeah, you got to have a Dr. Brenner prequel, right?
Y'all want to see that? Yeah?
Say that 5 times fast. Give
That
it
was
up
just a
for
green light.
Matthew Modine. Thanks
Thank
for
you so
stopping
much.
by.
An amazing time tonight. Thank you, Matthew. Oh my God.
All right. We have one of the key, if not the key, guy behind the scenes that really makes this show what it is. You want to do the introduction, Terry?
I will. Our next guest, director and executive producer, Sean Levy.
Love him.
Sean, join us on the stage. What's up? We got a mark for you. Hi. So good to see you.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Your favorite people. Here to welcome
I like
you.
everyone on the stage. Myself, Lisa. But that's a self-loathing issue. We don't need to get
Oh, no, Sean, you should not be filled with self-loathing because you are the busiest man working at Netflix, but also this season is incredible. We've been getting teases all night, but what can you set up for why season 4 is so
Well,
great?
first of all, how happy are we that Papa's back? I'm I've been waiting for years for that. But
he really does make everyone call him Papa.
Yeah. No, you're not allowed to call him Matthew or Modine or Dr. Brenner or Papa.
Yeah.
It's weird. Feels a little creepy, but
it works.
Here's
it's
what I
fine.
would say, because everyone's like, "Oh, darkest season yet, biggest season yet," but I don't want it to get lost that it also has all that Stranger Things heart.
Right.
You know, that heart, the characters that we root for, that's the magic. And that's the magic of the Duffer Brothers. And so even though season 4 gets pretty bonkers and cinematic and huge global scale, it's still very much rooted in these characters and this warm-hearted center.
Do you must listen to, you can't not listen to the fans out there. They're deafening. They scream what they love and what they maybe
Well, also,
don't love.
we have the best, I mean, I think it's a known fact that Stranger Things fans are the best fans.
Yes.
And we've seen that, I mean, we saw that on the weekend that season 1 started streaming. By the Saturday, we were looking online and we're like, oh my God, these are the most passionate, engaged fans we've ever seen. And you guys have built this wave that we've been riding ever since.
You must love it when like a trailer drops and they just start to like pick it apart, every single frame. What's it been like as you lead up to Stranger Things 4?
Well, there's always there's those fan theories that are just hilariously wrong.
Right.
But there's also always some fan theories and analysis that freaks you out because it's so close. And I think I actually tweeted once, and I won't say why I did, but I saw something on Twitter that made me tweet, if I ever do open a detective agency, I'm hiring only Stranger Things fans because they're the smartest. They figure S out.
Now everyone's going back through their social posts and they're like, it wasn't me,
I
it
know.
wasn't me. Did Sean see this?
Oh no, because they can see the date of my post, and then they can see other things I posted. Okay, so
Yeah.
great. Let's get this season out
Yeah,
so
they
that the
have 2 weeks.
spoilers. I'm like a walking spoiler risk
Well, I want to set
in
you
a
up.
vest that I'm regretting.
You look fabulous.
My
You look
kids say I look
great.
like a character in Paddington.
Listen.
Paddington is awesome, first of all.
Okay,
so.
so maybe it was a compliment.
Yeah.
Also, you're cool. You were in a Taylor Swift video. Okay,
well, yes,
all right.
yeah.
Come on, come on. Okay, we have a fan question for you from
Okay.
Casper Mord. They want to know: was the season 4 trailer looking so dark and horrifying? Was it the most intense season of film so far? And you filmed some episodes too. You directed.
I mean, I always direct the same episodes 3 and episode 4 every year. And for this one, I was in New Mexico, I was in Lithuania, I was in Atlanta. It is the most intense season, but it's also so satisfying. I've been saying for 3 years, wait, I promise it's going to be worth it. And trust me, it is.
All right, I've got one more fan question for you, Sean. Clarice wants to know, with 2 weeks until the premiere, what message would you like to pass on to the fans who will watch Stranger Things 4?
Oh, man. Well, I would just say keep engaging with us because we like knowing what works for you. When something lands and gives you the feels, it feels good to us to feel that and to hear that in all the ways that you let it be known. Again, we're only here at this bonkers massive premiere because of the Stranger Things fans. And so not a day goes by that we don't appreciate that. So enjoy it. That's the main message. It's finally here. Enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll clap for that. We'll clap for that. Sean, we love you so much. Have a great time tonight.
Good to see you,
Congrats on the
man.
season.
Thank
Have a
you.
great night. All right, it's time for our grand finale.
Yeah, we just spoke to one of the creators of the show, one of the integral men behind the lens, but this show would not exist without these two gentlemen. Let's bring out the Duffers, everybody.
Matt
Give
and
it
Ross,
up.
get up here. Get up here. Come on. Oh my God, the sound, the audio cue too, so foreboding.
wow.
What's up, guys? Must feel good, huh?
Yeah, it's really, I can't believe we're here. This is weird.
I mean, are you like, we should still be in the editing bay? Like, we're still filming in our head season 4. You never left.
We are still working. We shouldn't
should
be here.
be in the editing.
That's true.
We'll make it quick
Yes.
then.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk to me about this. Every season has its own challenges. This one has been literally years in the making. What was the task ahead for you as you approached Stranger Things 4? Compare and contrast for me from the last 3 seasons.
Well, I think the hardest thing was just everyone being in a different location and us shooting. You know, usually we're just in Atlanta, but now we're in Atlanta, we're in Albuquerque, we're in Lithuania, and just the logistics of that was a challenge. And then the story just got bigger and bigger and bigger as we just kept working on it. It just ended up being a very long season. It's almost twice the length of any season we've ever done. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's almost 800 pages or something like that. So it just took a long time. Logistically, it was very challenging.
Yeah.
But that's good. It's worth the wait. Now, one of the things that we've been teasing everyone all night. We've seen a couple episodes, and we're like, yeah, it's worth the wait. One of the things I've been most excited about this season that you guys have been teasing is we're going to get some real answers about the Upside Down, where it all came from. How long have you guys known the answers? Has it always been the plan where you're heading?
I think it was halfway through writing season 1, Netflix is like, hey, can you just explain what's going on to us, like what's behind the curtain here.
You're like, you gotta wait till season 5.
Right. Well, they were like, you need to tell us. And so we sat down and we wrote with our writers like a 25-page Google Doc. And that has really been the basis for the show moving forward, the mysteries. And so we got to start revealing some of this and peeling back these layers. And so that's really what a lot of the season is about. There's still some mysteries to be revealed and surprises in 5, but there's a lot that we've put into 4.
Can you talk a little bit about how the big bad this season informs the storyline? How does it, because you don't just pick out of a hat who your big bad is. It has to marry the emotional stakes of the characters.
I mean, so it's Vecna, and he was I think he was the first thing we talked about, that we wanted to introduce this Vecna villain in season 4, and a lot of that was, since season 2, I think we wanted to do that style of villain. So it was like the movies that scared us the most when we were kids. It was Nightmare on Elm Street, Robert Englund, who's in the show, which is crazy, amazing. and then Pinhead, Doug Bradley is Pinhead in Hellraiser. Right. And if you want to get scared, watch any of these movies. And then it was actually the It miniseries, Tim Curry's Pennywise. So because that was our age, I was like 6 or 7. So those performances.
Nightmare Fuel.
Seriously.
No. My mom was in my bedroom for 2 weeks after I saw.
You were comforting her, or she was comforting you?
She was comforting me from Pennywise the Clown. So that I was like, we talked about what made those monsters as effective and scary as they were to us. Why were they nightmare fuel? And we wanted to try that. And last year also, it was like we had this really cool monster in a mall, but on set it's a beach ball, right? And it was like we wanted to go back to season 1. We wanted something that was tactile and tangible, that could act. The kids are acting. There's a little bit of CG enhancement, but very, very little. And so I don't know. We wanted to. That was something. That was the first idea, and then from there on, that's how we built season 4.
So, I work at Netflix Geeked, and one of the biggest questions we get we're getting over and over again was Stranger Things 4 trailer when? Trailer when? Like with the season, you guys delivered us a monster trailer. It's so good and it teases so much, and it really shows that scale. I know you said you did a lot of stuff practical, but can you talk to the special effects and just really
We didn't need to go in there, but we were dying to go back in. So we spent way more time in there than we ever have, and that is a lot of the visual effects. And a lot of the visual effects are packed into the finale. I think the finale, the last episode alone, has more visual effects shots than all of season 3 combined, every episode. So it's a lot going on in that final episode. It's as big as we've ever done.
But that's volume 2, so you gotta visual effects. But it was. We turned in the outline. I remember Netflix going our line producer saying this feels like really a lot bigger, and we were like, no. But
it's modest.
We said it's like the same. It's the same size, and so we were completely wrong. He was completely right, and now we have this huge season. But it's finally coming out, and we're really excited about that.
Is there one character's evolution you think the fans are going to be most surprised this season?
Well, I'm excited mostly to get into more 11 backstory stuff. So we really wanted to go back into Hawkins' lab and and see a little bit of how she became, who she became, and what actually went on in there. We saw some glimpses of it in season 1, but it was very sort of short glimpses. So now we actually get to spend some time back there and see what really happened.
And then there's a lot. I mean, I think you got from the trailer, but there's a lot of Max time. So, I mean, and that was. I mean, we always knew Sadie is amazing, and so it was, and she had her range was unlimited, and we just wanted to throw her some fastballs and curveballs.
Concerned
Yeah.
about the shot of Max floating
Right.
in the air. We didn't get a chance to talk to Sadie about it. What can you tell us?
I mean, they should be concerned. I think
That's not normal human behavior as far as I'm
Right.
concerned, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I was like, there's you see a little bit of this clock, and all I can really say is you don't want to see the clock. Max sees the clock. That's not good.
Not good news.
Yeah, no. So she's not like flying like a superhero, like woo. That's not the vibe of that particular scene.
Fair enough. Enough of a tease. Enough of a tease. We are just weeks away, guys. Congratulations on getting to the finish line. It's epic in every conceivable way. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys, the Duffer Brothers, give it up. Enjoy the premiere. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
very
much.
much.
Don't forget, 2 more weeks until Stranger Things 4 Volume 1 hits Netflix on May 27th. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Good night.
Good night.
But wait, everyone here.